Welcome to Atlan's WeGovern 2025, the largest gathering of the global data and AI governance community. This year, our mission is bold. Turn AI's promise into reality by crossing the chasm together. On stage today, you'll hear from leaders who aren't just talking AI, they're in the trenches. They'll share stories, playbooks, and battle scars of designing their companies to win in the AI era. Buckle up, it's going to be an incredible day. So if we want to cross the chasm, we first need to understand why it exists. Why do so many projects stall before they reach production? And why does the gap seem to widen with every new wave of technology? To dig deeper, we surveyed over 550 data and AI leaders, and today we're releasing this in the State of Data and AI Report 2025. And here's what we found. 83.6% of organizations have bought into AI or are actively experimenting. But only 17% say they've operationalized AI at scale to drive real business value. One CIO summed it up perfectly. The things we thought would be hard, the models, turned out to be easy. And the things that we thought would be easy, the data and the context, turned out to be really hard. Scaling AI in enterprise isn't blocked by the pace of AI innovation. It's blocked by the messy foundational work of data. The top barriers leaders cited: poor data quality or availability, governance and access control issues, too many disconnected tools and systems. Through hundreds of conversations, we've seen three hurdles again and again. A CIO told me, I have 1,000 AI use cases in my roadmap, but I don't even know where to start because I don't even know what data I have. In a pilot, finding data is easy. The scope is narrow. But in production, context is spread across CRMs, SharePoint, Slack messages, tribal knowledge. How does AI navigate that chaos? That's hurdle one, discovering and understanding distributed context. Another CIO of an investment firm told me, on the open internet, TAM might mean 100 things. But inside my company, it means total addressable market. How do you train AI on business-specific meaning when even humans can't agree on how to define a customer? That's hurdle two. LLMs today understand language, but that doesn't mean that they understand your business meaning. One data leader told me, I'm okay with my HR chatbot using payroll data, but I don't want any other use case touching it. I don't want it spitting out my CEO's salary by mistake. In a pilot, governance is easy. You have a narrow data set, a small user group, but in production, things explode. Regulations shift, users diversify, permissions sprawl. Hurdle three is about governing AI and data at scale. At Atlan, we call this the AI context gap. AI is like a super smart alien. For it to succeed in production, it must be grounded explicitly with shared human context. In 1996, at the brink of the internet revolution, Bill Gates wrote a now very famous essay, Content is King. Today, in 2025, at the brink of the AI revolution, we at Atlan believe something new. Context is king. And so the question for us as data and AI leaders is this. 95% of Gen AI pilots might be failing. But what are the other 5% doing differently? And how do we make sure we end up on the right side of the wave? That's why we're here. And today, we'll hear from some of the very best leaders who are crossing the chasm and building the foundations for AI that works. And the first act in the story, rethinking what self-service really means in the age of AI. Self-service has been the holy grail of the data world. In the BI era, we used to make business users speak the language of data. We ran data literacy programs. But in the AI era, everything flips. For the first time, data can speak the language of business. Of course, that makes things a little bit more complex. In BI, we always started with a predefined question, a bounded context, and built the data pipeline around it. In AI, the questions are infinite. Context is unbounded. And that changes everything about how we run data and analytics.